Good morning, everybody. I want to begin with one sentence that can change your career if you truly take it seriously. Waiting for the next up is a plan to stay average. Too many salespeople build their future around hope. Hope that traffic picks up. Hope that the phones ring. Hope that a manager hands them a great opportunity. Hope that somehow the month turns around. But hope is not a strategy. Hope does not create consistency. Hope does not create income. Hope does not create greatness. At WBG Training Academy, we believe reactive salespeople wait, but elite salespeople create. That is the difference. Not luck, not timing, not talent alone. The difference is mindset, discipline, and a daily battle plan. A lot of people in this business have accepted average as success. They say, I sold 8 cars, I sold 10 cars, I sold 12 cars, and that is considered a decent month. But good becomes dangerous when it makes you comfortable. Because the moment a salesperson becomes comfortable with average, they stop pushing, they stop sharpening their skills, they stop prospecting with urgency, they stop creating momentum, and they begin living at the mercy of the lot, traffic, and the market. Meanwhile, top performers are thinking bigger. They are thinking about what it takes to hit 30, 35, or even 40 units. They are not waiting for perfect conditions. They are building habits that produce extraordinary results. And the truth is, they are not superheroes. They are not lucky. They simply refuse to live reactive. A reactive salesperson says, I will see who comes in today. I will wait for my turn. I hope I get a hot lead. I will follow up later. A proactive salesperson says, who do I need to contact before 9 o'clock? What follow-ups are non-negotiable today? What appointments do I need to set? How do I create business before I leave this building? That is ownership. When you live reactive, your results are controlled by outside conditions. When you live proactive, your results are driven by intentional action. That is where domination begins. Not arrogance, not hype, execution. Create and dominate. That means you stop waiting for business and start manufacturing opportunity. You work your phone, you work your database, you work your referrals, you work prior customers, you work unsold prospects, you work social media. Here is the real truth. The difference between average and elite is usually not talent. It is structure, it is routine, it is the daily battle plan. Every great salesperson has a rhythm. They do not drift through the day. They attack the day. They know when they prospect. They know when they follow up. They know when they confirm appointments. They know when they reconnect with old opportunities. That is why they win, because success loves systems. If you wake up every day and just wing it, average is already waiting for you. But if you show up with a plan, urgency, and discipline, your ceiling starts to change. At WBG Training Academy, we believe uncommon results require uncommon habits. Not once in a while, not only when you feel motivated, not just when you are behind for the month, day in and day out. That is why real professionals do not ask, how do I feel today? They ask, what must get done today? That mindset creates power. Some people are underproducing for one reason. They are still waiting to be chosen, waiting for the right customer, waiting for the right month. Listen carefully, if you spend your career waiting to be chosen, you will stay average. Elite performers choose themselves. They decide to become known. They decide to outwork excuses. They decide to master follow-up. They decide to build a personal brand. They decide to become the obvious choice in their market. That is not luck, that is leadership. And whether your title says salesperson, closer, manager, or CEO, leadership begins with personal responsibility. So today, raise the standard. No more celebrating activity that produces no result. No more confusing motion with progress. No more waiting for traffic to save the month. Build the habit of creating business. Build the discipline of consistent follow-up. Build the courage to make the extra call. Build the confidence to put your face out there. Because the marketplace does not reward the most hopeful. It rewards the most prepared, the most disciplined, the most intentional, and the most consistent. If your strategy is to wait, your future will look average. But if your strategy is to create, execute, and dominate, your future gets a whole lot bigger. The next level of your career is not hiding in luck. It is hiding in your routine, your follow-up, your discipline, and the actions you repeat when nobody is watching. So do not wait for the next up. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Do not wait for permission. Create, execute, dominate, because success is not about luck. It is about executing a plan day in and day out. Thank you.